Hello and welcome to another episode of the Bench Bros podcast. I am your host, Cheese Peas, along with the man I would want sitting in my garage with socks and slides on, handing me a beer while I work on my car. Yeah,
Yee, how you guys
yeah.
doing? It's
Welcome.
week 15 of football.
Yeah, so why don't y'all grab some pine and let's talk about football and then get bored in the second quarter and start talking about other stuff.
Yo, yeah, my game. They cut away from my game this week.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, well, to be honest, did you want to see it? Like,
No, I was sitting there watching it and I had it on and you know what? After like like midway into the second quarter, I was like, "You know what? I brought out my PS4. I plugged it back in after, like a year and a half and I started playing Skyrim instead."
oh, you didn't have on Madden 2021, back when the Bucks were good.
No.
Just trying to relive something. They're winning. Just tears coming down.
I thought we were gonna run away with this game, but that didn't happen. It was
No,
the complete opposite.
absolutely. No. I mean, I thought it would be a better game, but man, that 49ers, man, they're tough. That's a tough defense. And without Garoppolo, I really thought it was going to be a closer game than it
Yeah,
was. Like,
their quarterback is crazy.
dude, Purdy, not
Yeah,
only has he got a
you
Purdy
know
arm, he got a
he,
Purdy name.
he was the last person to be drafted this year. You know that?
Yeah, dude, Mr. Irrelevant.
He's relevant now.
Oh my god, dude! I saw his dad crying because they were cheering on his boy.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I don't have a boy.
I mean, if you did,
Maybe.
I mean, it's legit that he could take them into the playoffs.
I think so. Actually, isn't
They're in the top of their division,
I was gonna say with what 9-8? No,
9-4.
9-4. There you go. Which isn't bad actually.
No, and Seahawks are 7-6.
Yeah. Let's see. Are they? They're NFC. I know.
Yep, they're in our division too, or
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah. I should have this up. Let's see. There we go.
Um, yeah, other than the Bucks sucking this week, which is not surprising,
Did you even want to talk about it or?
I really don't. There's really nothing to talk about. We only got to watch what 2 quarters of football, really.
Oh man, and it wasn't for lack of trying, man. Brady still trying to throw 70 times in a game.
55,
Jesus, man.
2 interceptions, two.
Yeah, I was not gonna lie. I was going to watch the game. Like, I wanted to see what all happened, how it all went down. But even I was like, I can't watch that because then I want to talk about it, and I don't want to bring you down any more than you are.
Yeah, I mean it's sad times in the Casino Royale right now. Anything you really need to know? Like I said, somebody needs to get fired at this point.
Yeah, just somebody, fuck it,
I
anybody.
don't care who. Be it Tom, be it our head coach, or fucking water boy, somebody.
The equipment manager.
Somebody needs to go.
It was just so sad, man. I bet you felt abandoned though. They were probably like, "Yeah, we'll be right back after these commercial messages," and then they just never came back.
And then I got to see the Panthers and Seahawks, and I was like, I'm done.
Oh
I'm done.
man.
You want to talk about how you almost lost to the Texans?
Oh, dude. Honestly, it was the Texans played tough. It was basically like the Colts last week.
You
I,
almost gave him a 2-11 season.
I know. Oh man, we never would have been able to live it down either. At that point, we don't deserve the playoffs. Just give it to
No.
we'll leave. We'll surrender or I mean at this point it's just a wild card.
Yeah, that's what you have to really shoot for with the Eagles.
Yeah, man, they've actually already clinched a playoff spot. So even if they lost every single game, I
Mm-hmm.
mean they would just drop in the rankings. But did you know that there's 7 teams on each conference that goes to the playoffs?
There's 7.
7, yeah.
I thought it was less than that.
No, so there's the 4 division leaders, and then there's
Mm-hmm.
3 wild card teams.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah,
Did they
because
add
what
an
they
extra
do.
wild card this year?
I think they did it a couple years ago, but I
Okay.
remember it used to only be 2. And like
Yeah.
the top 2 people would get like a bye
Yeah,
week.
you had to play for the wild card.
Right. So like 3, 4, 5, and 6 had to play.
Mm-hmm.
And now only the top team gets a bye, and then 2 through 7 still have to play.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah.
And we're not even in the running for a wild card at this point, I think.
No, like let's see.
We're
I
still top of
mean,
the division, baby.
you're top of the division, even with the Carolina Panther win. Let's see. Who did they beat? What was it? You just said their name. Seattle by a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even with that, you guys are still up there. You guys need what? I think 3 more games. If you can
Yeah,
win 3 games out of the
we have
next
to
4,
basically win every game.
yeah. But if Carolina or the Falcons lose once, it's basically over, and you'll have clinched it with a probably losing
7 and
season.
7.
Yes. Oh man.
God, I love NFC South football. I hate it.
I mean, I'm just glad it's not the NFC East this year being the punching bag.
Yeah, I know you're still your division's still kind of tight.
Yeah.
At least between the Cowboys, Commanders, and Giants. The Eagles have, like you said, ran away with it.
Yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs no matter what. Whether they make it in first, second, third, or
So are
whatever,
the
that's gonna be the
Vikings.
difference. Yeah, they're pretty much gone. What, 13? There's 4 games left. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Detroit would have to win every single game, and Minnesota would have to lose every single one for the Vikings to
which
not clinch it.
it could happen. You never know at this point.
That is true.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You
good
want to talk
times.
more about your Giants, or you want to talk about something else and
Okay,
just get it
first of
over
all,
with?
they're the Giants of Texas, also known as the
I
Cowboys.
mean, Cowboys. I'm sorry.
Can't believe you. Eli would
I
love to have
was
played for us.
I was staring at the Giants, and I said, "That's what happened."
It's fine.
Let's just get over NFC East Conference real quick while
Yeah,
we're here before we jump into it. I know I said we should, but I lied.
yeah,
AFC East is still up for grabs, but between the Bills and the Dolphins.
yeah. Bills just signed on Cole Beasley, which is a
Oh,
great little 5'8" dude, super
uh-huh.
fast, quick little 5 and ends. Did amazing for us down in Dallas, but we couldn't keep paying him when we had our other guys. And I think that they've definitely taken the division.
Same thing with the AFC West between the Chiefs and the Chargers.
Yeah,
Ravens and Bengals are tied for the AFC
yeah.
North. And
Well, Lamar Jackson's hurt, if I'm not
oh,
mistaken.
is he? Did he get
I
hurt?
believe so. I'd have to look, but that's what I thought.
Let's see.
Yeah, they barely edged it out over the
Um,
Steelers.
I don't see nothing in like the news section about him being hurt. Did he get hurt last week?
He might have.
Let's see. Ravens. He played. He played the whole game
Oh wow. Okay.
against the
Oh, he's
Giants.
still, yeah, but he still has that knee injury. Looks like a strained PCL. So
Mm.
yeah, they say he might miss games, but I don't know, man. With it being so tight, I definitely.
Oh wait, no, that was the wrong game. I lied. No, yeah, he's out. I lied.
Okay, he is
I
out.
was looking
Okay.
at the wrong game.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they still won against the Steelers, but fucking barely.
Yeah.
They had a combined fucking passing yards for 94,
Jesus Christ.
and they still beat the Steelers.
Jesus, man.
They got 309 total yards, 215 of it. They just ran the ball. That's what they
Yeah.
did.
I mean, what do you expect? You don't have a quarterback anymore.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
And even then, I mean, it's still a running quarterback. He's good, man.
Hmm.
I think Michael Vick still kind of has him beat, but I
I
mean,
don't
on
know.
if you had to make that, he's absolutely in the conversation.
Oh yeah.
And even if they lose, I mean, even without Lamar Jackson, I think they still have. I mean, worst case scenario, if they don't take the North,
Hmm.
they'll at least be in the wild card for sure.
Oh yeah. I just need them to beat the fucking Falcons in 2 weeks.
Which shouldn't be too hard, but
Yeah, they play on Christmas Eve.
yeah.
Now we got to start doing the mental gymnastics along with copium and how I can win the Super Bowl.
Man, you think that's bad? Apparently, the ESPN analysis of the NFC East, or the NFC rather, is they have the Cowboys going a 50% chance for them to go to the Super Bowl and a 30% chance for them to win it. I was like, get the fuck out of here!
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
yeah. God forbid you go up against like I don't know, like the Bill. No, not the Bills, but uh, God forbid you go up against like I don't know, like the 49ers, the
Yeah,
Seahawks.
which I think it's either gonna it's gonna be the 49ers or the Vikings is
Or
gonna
you
be
can
our
go up
first game.
against us and we can crush you again.
Yeah.
I'll just ride that high.
Man,
Even if
that's
we
probably what
lose,
it's gonna be.
even if we lose, I still win. So even if we don't make it to the Super Bowl, we beat you. I'll count that as a victory.
That's your own personal Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's my personal Super Bowl. Beat you one.
Yeah, and how far you've fallen since.
You're telling me.
Oh man. Well, let's go ahead and get into the Cowboys v Texans. Man, I really thought this was gonna be a decent game. No real issue. Cowboys received to start off. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed with the Bucks are playing, but the field goal receiving teams, they've been using this weird formation. It's no longer like the 4-3-3-2 or the 5-4-3-2 thing that they
Okay.
usually have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. I'll pretend like
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
where they have like the 5 people 10 yards away, and then like 10 yards past them they have 4 people, three
Hmm.
people, so that way they can like funnel blocks and shit. Everybody was within like 25 yards,
Oh,
minus
really?
the return man. Yeah, and I thought that was weird, and I saw that both the Cowboys and the Texans did that. I don't know if they did that last year or last game or what, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. Biggest thing for the Texans, can't stop the run. Dallas goes, makes it an easy man. First quarter, 5 minutes in, touchdown, easily. What I didn't know, and much like the Colts, they kind of have a team together. This Pierce kid, the running back for the Texans, rookie, he comes out and I think he has like 70 something yards easily. And that's with, I mean, obviously the Cowboys have struggled with the run, but they've been doing better here. And let's see, where is it? Oh, damn, where is this? There it is. Yeah, Damian Pierce, 78 yards, 22 times on the ground. Not a bad dude. I think he can do really well as soon as he gets a little extra effort from his front line. And when the Texans were feeling themselves, oh man, that's where he got a lot of his yardage. Thing is, if they win, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think they're still going to be the first round because I don't think anybody has a worse team right at the moment. I think the least winning team is like 4 games or something. A lot of snafus on the special team side for the Cowboys. Turpin fumbles a punt. Texans now have the blood in the water. Dallas is a very emotional team. Oh man. And easily Pierce, this kid just runs right through. Here's an interesting thing for the Texans. They have a 1-2 punch at the quarterback position. They have
Really?
Hill. Yeah, they have Hill, which is their passing guy, and then they have Driscoll. And they kind of use him like a Taysom Hill for the Saints. Because Driscoll is he's the more mobile guy, and Dallas really struggles with these guys, but they just didn't use him at all. And whenever they did, they just kind of ran it through, or he just run. I think he had 6 times he passed. Altogether, I think both of the quarterbacks only threw maybe 30 times, which is low for one. But let's see, and so the 1-2 punch at quarterback, and then the running back. There is a powerhouse of a backfield. All they need is a good O line. We had a big injury on the Cowboy side of the O line. I think it was the right tackle, so they had to move a whole bunch around, play those mental gymnastics, and I mean it didn't do too bad. Dak did have kind of a shit game due to the blitzing, but that's how you beat him. You just blitz Dak, make him make the decision. His first pick was at the end of the second, which is per the usual, And it was, again, just a low zone linebacker just bouncing out a bit. Dak not seeing it. It was a tip ball, I will admit that. But if you're not making your checkdowns fast enough and you're looking and you see somebody and you're scanning way too long, you just have to have the awareness to know that you're not a baby. If they cover their face, they're still there. But for whatever reason, he just can't do it. Texans have a huge fumble, and that kind of offsets that turnover. But the Cowboys don't make anything going. They stuff them at the line. And I'm telling you, man, whoever made the bet for the Texans that would stop the Dallas offense on a 4th and 1, they absolutely made millions with how low that chance was. Someplace, DraftKings is like, son of a bitch, we're going to have to offer this guy like payments because we can't do a lump sum of $47 trillion.
Yeah.
So the Texans have the lead going into the half, and they're playing pretty well, but they start to play a little loose defense because all they're trying to do is waste the clock because they know they can't give the ball back to Dallas. So every time they got to run or they got to throw it in open field, and they got to relax and play their game. But you can tell that they just want to go, go, go. And that's where they really start to falter in the fourth quarter when they're trying to go because it's fourth quarter, you got to run, but it's just too inconsistent. And I think it had a lot to do with the disbelief that they may win the actual game, and they're getting excited like, guys, we can probably do this, and they're missing little bits here and there. Texans defense was doing their damnedest to try and keep the lead alive. Special teams for man did excellent. Somehow they pinned Dallas down on the 1 yard line. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. And man, it just wasn't great for them. They bring the heat off of that 1 yard. They get a couple moves and a big Dallas fumble when the Texans, again, all you got to do is blitz. Hits his arm, fumble, knocks him back 20 yards. And then after that, Dak's freaking out, throws a pick like the very next play. Texans get stuffed at the goal line, and man, people are going to be talking about that 4th-and-goal stop. So here's what happened. This is, I don't know if I wouldn't say they lost it here, but Driscoll went the wrong way. I mean, he was the only one going that way. I was looking at all of the blocking schemes. I was looking at where everybody was going. It was absolutely a speed option to the right. The thing is, it probably would have been better if they went to the left just on numbers alone. They had the tight end. Somebody blew the defensive tackle on the left side that almost blew up Driscoll coming through for that. Would have been a huge stop. But all he needed to do was throw it to Pierce. Pierce start going downhill. Absolutely would have taken on Parsons, or at least knocked Parsons back a little bit, or whoever. I think Wilson might have been on that side. No, Van Der Esch. But with Pierce going downhill, I think they definitely should have ran it to the left. Maybe it was supposed to be a blocking scheme to the right, just a naked speed option to the left, which would have gotten the touchdown. Now, breaking down the play, even if he would have gone the right way, yeah, the guards chop block. There was a good hole, but that 3 yards is a long distance to make up for in the NFL. So even if he would have originally ran the right way, it wouldn't have mattered. I do agree with the touchdown try for the Texans on that at that point in the game, but I think they went about it the entirely wrong way. They should have just had a draw play, a play action, just an easy straight handoff, or even a quarterback option, as opposed to their speed option. They shot themselves in the foot on this low percentage play, and I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you were running 2 numbers. That was an offensive coordinator issue altogether. Now, who knows? Like I said, it could have been a naked speed option to the left. Driscoll would have gotten eaten up. Maybe he could have gotten the ball out to Pierce to run out through the outside and break that containment because the Cowboys have an issue with it, but they weren't able to do it. Dallas marches down the field, and they get lucky with a couple catches. I think Dak kind of got it in his head now that he's like, oh, maybe I should be looking for my checkdowns, but he's still a little too slow. And if one of the defenders would have had even a 10th more of a second to just look and see what was going on, batted balls, they had a number of them, and maybe even another interception, much like the first. The Dallas goes up, goes through, marches at 98 yards down the field. It's sketchy, but it works. And their O-line dominates the line of scrimmage for an easy go-ahead touchdown. Texans got 40 seconds left, though, and that kind of scares me, but they end up shooting themselves in the foot, as they've already done, so they hit the other's foot, hopefully. Or maybe they were trying to aim. They're like, you got to shoot yourself in the foot again. And they were like, well, fuck it. There's already a hole. Maybe if I shoot it again, it'll just go straight through, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, this guy's crazy." And then maybe I don't know. I don't know what the plan was, what the bluff, but it wasn't gonna go. Yeah, but 2 false starts, and what really sealed it for him is the sack that technically never happened because of the first false start, and that had Houston go back those 5 yards and another one for the 10. But what it did really was now you only have 4 receivers running downhill for the Hail Mary play, as opposed to 5, which you would usually have with you brought in, or you would just have all 5 receivers, or you would have 4 receivers and a running back just go for it. Instead, they had the running back stop, block, and try and shore up protection, so that way he'd have enough time to throw it out. I mean, you just have to let Hill just be Hill. You have to have him go back, and it's a Hail Mary. You just have him drop back and run left, right, and throw it. I mean, you need to have more hands out there. I don't know if that really would have changed anything, but again, another pair of hands would have definitely been way more appreciated. Because when he threw it, there was 7 white jerseys and absolutely no navy, brown, blue, whatever. And it was a pick. But I mean, who cares? That's garbage time. Final thoughts here. Dallas got very unlucky with the 2 picks from Dak. Again, he needs to hit his check sooner. He needs to check down when he needs to. And he needs to stop looking for the highlight reel play every time, so he can get both the ball out sooner and hit receivers when they are open before the defender sees his eyes go to them and make the play. Defensively, they did well. The 2 turnovers that put him defending a short field, they still held up really well. Texans, 20-something points. Not bad for 2 turnovers, and those points really coming off of those, like I said, that short field. Houston, they played well. Their defense came up big on the 2 blitzes when they needed to, but they just didn't. And again, that's how you beat Dallas. They couldn't stop the run when the game was even, but once the defense got some time to rest and off of those, if the defense got a turnover or if they were able to hit a quick 3 and out, they were going to be fine. But even if Dallas had 2 or 3 first downs, whether or not they made points on it or they punted it, you knew the defense was going to come back and do well again. But they needed a 3 and out or they needed a turnover. If you had the defense out there any longer, and you knew the next drive was going to be a Dallas touchdown or Dallas was going to march down, and you would just have to get lucky. Offensively, I like the 1-2 punch they have at the quarterback position. What I didn't like about it was their underutilization of Driscoll to show if he can still pass if he needs to. Maybe he can't. Maybe he's still a little shaky there. But with those 2 quarterbacks and Pierce in the backfield, all you need is an O-line that can shine some light so that way you can start doing what you need to do. Just that little hole. He's young, he's explosive, he's ready to get it going. And I think by this time next year, they'll have at least a winning season if they have some good draft choices, or if they just start working with their O-line, come up with a strong blitz or a scheme to blitz, and bring a little more creativity into their play calling. I'm not talking about trickery and all that shit. No. If you have Driscoll out there, they still need to know, hey, we're leaning to a run, but this man has no problem play actioning and throwing it over the top for 40 yards or 25, 30 yards. So yeah, all in all, all you got to do to beat Dallas is blitz. The O-line's a little sketchy right now. Tyron Smith is coming back, but I feel like he's lost a step. We will see next game. I think it's against the Jaguars. I'm not sure exactly if they blitz too much, but I am looking for probably a loss here. And it's going to come down to the O-line and whether or not Kellen Moore or whoever's in charge of the personnel is going to be moving that O-line before it gets bad, or if they're going to immediately see the problems and start making arrangements very quickly in the first half, maybe go down into the halftime losing. But coming back in the second half and lighten it up. But we'll just see how it all goes. Cowboys need to win at least 3 games to get first, but that first in the division. But the Eagles would have to lose every single one, or Cowboys would have to win all 4. Eagles only win once, and that would tie it. But even then, that's all here to say. What we do know right now is they are in the hunt for the wild card. I wouldn't really call it a hunt. You know, they got the deer's only sitting maybe 40, 50 yards. They got the scope that goes to 200, and they're sitting with a nice little 1,900 feet per second slug just ready to shoot. So we'll see how it all goes down here in the next few weeks. And that was the Texans and Dallas game.
I just wish you lost. That's all I gotta say.
You know what? Yeah. It was a game. You know, there was a game played. It was fun to watch. Houston fans, I'm sure, were losing their minds,
Oh, I'm
but
sure they
this was
lost their
not
minds at the fucking end of it.
yeah, but I was not having fun. And then it was so we did Christmas with my in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Yeah, if you what's up?"
Oh, and your in-laws. I was like, did you already go to see your parents? And I realized what you had said.
Yeah, no, not yet. We're gonna be leaving soon. They're but I'll say it. We're gonna be leaving Thursday. It's not like my parents watch this shit, so and surprising my mom. We're just gonna get there and we're gonna make her cry. So but yeah, so I'm watching it and I have my in-laws talking shit to me. And then I have my brother-in-law talking shit to me. And then I have my grandmother-in-law just like, I just hope everybody's having fun because she's a really nice lady. And then Shelby's there just like, yeah, Cowboys are really blowing it, huh? I'm like, yeah. And every time I started going and I'm like, yeah, you know, this is what's going to happen, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like Romoing, you know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
CBS, but without the good looks and being as funny.
Yeah.
And like as soon like they start talking shit, so I'm like, okay, you know, that's fine, talk shit. But I'm not getting mad. I'm just like, yeah, you know, this is what's going on. Da, 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 da. And they're like, yeah, no, you guys suck. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks. Like, yeah, the scheme here was this and then blah blah blah. And they're like,
No
yeah.
one cares.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? But but they kind of care because they know that I like it, so they're trying to engage, but at the same time they're like, look, man, you need to know that I'm just being nice here.
Yeah.
Like I offered you some, I didn't expect you to take any type shit.
I watched what was it, a couple days ago, Ludwig's chess boxing event.
Yeah, I don't think I saw Ludwig's. I saw the other two.
Well, no, he's the one that put on the whole show.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
He,
boxing.
no, he didn't box. He did a slap
Okay.
slap box chess thing at the very end.
What do you mean
Uh,
slap box? Like,
you know what slap boxing is, right?
well, like when you're playing with your dog and he's just like flailing his
No, so
paws and you
like
flail your
there's like
paws back.
I called it the wrong thing. It's like slap fight, not slap boxing.
Oh, so they just wait. So
It's
they took turns
this is
slapping each other.
yeah, it's like a real
Oh,
sport.
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
You
I know the
one
one you're talking
person
about.
slaps one and then so they get their turn and then you play a game of chess or a round of chess or a certain amount of time of chess. Anyways,
Yeah.
he had put on that show and I was iffy about it because, I'm not a huge combat sports person.
Okay.
Nor am I a huge chess person. I just wanted to see what it was like.
All the hubbub. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was surprised. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Um
It was cool. I was all over the place with how they were playing both
oh yeah.
chess and
Some of the
how they
people were better
boxed.
than others at chess.
Yeah. Oh, you could tell. You know what? The one you sent me, what was his name? Cheetles and some other
Myth.
guy and Myth.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Cheetles just looks like
He
the
didn't know what the fuck to do at chess.
oh, dude, or boxing for that matter.
No.
Like he
Some of
was
them just
just
threw hands.
yeah. And you know that's fine. Whatever. He probably like what
Yeah.
do they have like 3 months, maybe 30 days. They're not
Yet
boxers. That's the
some of them had more time to prepare than others. Just
right.
due to like health, somebody would get a health issue and they have to
Yeah.
swap it, find another person.
Yeah. But what I just saw, the whatever, just it just made me happy to see the redhead Cheetles or whatever his name is,
Oh, I
Cheebly.
want him to get his ass kicked.
Oh, dude, same here. He looks like he got held back like 3 times his sophomore year,
Yeah,
and
oh
he
yeah.
just never went back.
He was a super uber duper senior.
Yeah,
And then the Andrea Botez and Deanna Belenkia. I can't say Russian names.
Valencia,
Anyways, yeah, that the
maybe. I'm.
girl in the black beat the shit out of that girl in the white. But
Oh,
she
for real?
oh yeah. To the point where they actually should have stopped the match. He did a standing 3 count in the third round, and that should have been a TKO. But I guess, they forgot the rules.
A standing a 10 count,
A standing 8 count.
8 count. Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not
Uh,
that into boxing. What is that?
y- So like if you like if somebody's swinging on you,
Hmm.
right? And all you're doing is defending yourself and not fighting back and you're
Yeah.
getting hit, the ref will break it up and they'll give you like I think it's normally a 10 count, but for here they were doing 8 count.
Hmm.
And he did that 3 times in the third round and it should have been a TKO. But I guess they
Yeah.
forgot that. And
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At that point, that definitely should have been something like that's.
yeah, normally it's like 4 throughout the entire thing or
Yeah.
3 in a round.
Right. But you can't keep just. I mean, you can keep clinching. That's the thing. But you
Yeah, you
can't
can
just
clinch.
continuously take punishment. Like you have to do
Yeah.
something. You have to
And
make a
then
boxing move.
the one between Chris Broad and what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name. Um,
I have no idea. You sent them to me, but I had to go to bed.
yeah, I can't remember the names of them. I know Chris Broad because I watch abroad in Japan.
No idea what
Overflow.
that is. Okay.
That was a good like two people that really didn't know how to box all that well, but they still fought. And then the chess was decent. And then
Okay.
the last chess boxing event of the night between Point Grow and the Sky's Toast, that was really good. That was a great game of chess, and both of them that weren't really good fighters, but they still fought pretty well.
Yeah, they went out there and they really tried.
Yeah, I mean that's all you can really ask for with the amateur
Right.
boxing,
Yeah,
especially
especially
like
with people.
amateur influencer boxing.
Right. None of these two guys. I mean, maybe whoever the white kid's name was. I don't know.
Point Crow.
Yeah, that guy. I thought maybe he looked a little lean. Like maybe he does kind of
Well,
work out,
I
but
think this was one of the fights that they were both aware of the thing very well when he was be doing behind the scenes work, asking people if they want to do it, getting people.
uh
I think they were both um got like the full amount of time to train.
yeah, because they were there and they legitimately looked like okay, maybe these guys might like they picked it up as a hobby and it's getting a little serious, but it hasn't
Yeah.
been longer than maybe 6 months tops. But no, that was a good one. I really
Uh,
thought Toast was just gonna run away with both on both counts.
no, he was getting his ass kicked in the ring.
Yeah.
Um, and then Point Crow was also kicking his ass in chess, but he just made the comeback in chess at the end. It was the only checkmate of the night.
Yeah. And I mean, Point Crow left a lot out there. I was watching just in the chess thing. I'm not
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not too up on boxing. I know the fundamentals, and I know when they're not there. But a lot of times, man, I think Point Crow had them. But like you said, we were talking about it yesterday. Your heart's beating. You
Yeah,
just
and
took
your
a couple
head's
hits to the
pounding.
face. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's not gonna go well.
Yeah. I was just reading the quick history of chess boxing. It was invented by French comic book artist Enki Bilai and adapted by a Dutch performance artist Lipe Reb. I can't say that. It's Dutch. Lipe. I'll put it on screen.
Okay, yeah.
As a performance art, and it's grown into a competitive sport. And it's really popular in the United Kingdom, India, Finland, and Russia. And there are leagues here in America too, or little chapters in America too.
I mean, it is fun to watch, and it's
Oh yeah,
interesting to show for sure.
I thought it was really interesting because
Yeah.
watching just people beat each other down is not really for me.
Yeah.
I don't get really excited about it. But
Yeah.
you add the element of like a chess into it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It kind of goes to like, like Renaissance men or the term where they're like, yeah, he's just good at everything. He's a scholar and he's
Yeah.
physically gifted because he works out and all this stuff.
What was it? In the beginning of the event though, he had what he called smash boxing.
Okay.
Uh, because he had some really like competitive smash like Super Smash Brother players
Oh my
kind of
god.
do the same thing, except they played a game, like a four stock, no items, game of Smash, and then you boxed, and then you did the same thing.
So what would they do in between rounds, or would it be until someone won, or is it like
It would be
5 minute boxing, 5 minute
either
round?
no, the game of Smash Brothers would go until somebody won, and then you would do the round of boxing, and then you do another round of Smash Brothers, and then a round of boxing. So you can either win like 3 out of 5 games on Smash, or you can win through boxing.
Okay. Huh. All right. I mean, I feel like
It was just new.
that's that's new. Yeah.
He more did it to say fuck you to like Nintendo because of
Oh
the
yeah.
whole Smash thing, and look, that's where Ludwig really got to start. Was in like Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
that's cool.
yeah, he was a competitive Smash player into I think
Yeah.
commentator, into YouTuber, and then into like Twitch stream and all that. If you don't know who Ludwig is, you should look him up. He's pretty entertaining for some of his stuff. At least his
Yeah.
live events are.
One thing that I could not get over, man, and it was the commentary for the fights.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they're talking about the chess, like it's cool, it's calm, relaxed. They're able to like, I guess, take a second to think about what they want to say and then put it out.
Yeah,
But
like the
when they're
guy they
trying to
had
go ahead.
commentating for chess is a really good chess player, and I think he's a chess commentator for chess tournaments.
Ah, that explains a lot then.
And there's Ludwig who was also a commentator, and then the guy on next to him that wasn't commentating really the chess. He's a professional chess boxer. Like I think he's the world champion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he was an American, so
Man, I might check this out and I might do like an IRL thing for like 6 months. I'll just train and see where the shit goes. Cause I don't mind getting punched in the head. It sucks, but
yeah. And this was just more of like an exhibition thing. It wasn't a
Right.
tournament. It was
Right.
just
They weren't going out there to hurt each other or to, embarrass one
no, there was
another.
people wearing like headgear, cups, that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Oh, you have to wear a cup.
Oh, I
Headgear,
wouldn't.
yeah. You wouldn't wear a cup?
No, that's restricting, like on the legs when you have to move.
You know
Like
what?
I
Maybe, yeah.
like when I played baseball, I would wear the cup, but I would take out the hard piece and I just have the gel piece.
It's not it's not
But I
doing anything, man.
but I also played catcher, so I had like super
Oh,
padding.
that's true. And for the most part, it did cover your crotch.
Yeah. And when I was at bat, I was like, oh well.
I mean, yeah, at that point, you're fucked in anyway. 90 miles coming right at you.
Well, we're this is like little league, so the most you're getting is maybe 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine. You're young enough. Your balls will recover.
Yeah. Um, but that brings us to the next thing. Uh, you we're gonna play a game of chess, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
record it, and I'll put it into the podcast.
Okay.
So let me get it. And did you make the account?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to.
Do you want black or do you want white?
I do not care.
All right, I will play as white, and I will copy a link. I said I'll copy a link, and I'll send it to you on the Discord
All
chat.
right.
All right, it's there for you.
All right. Got it.
There we go.
All right. Now, when was the last time you played chess?
Last time I played chess, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I think maybe sophomore year in high school was the last time I like played chess and actually tried to win.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
How do we start?
I think you
Oh,
just
you're
start.
my move. Okay.
Yeah. Waiting. We'll auto
Um.
abort in 30 seconds. Okay, I like
Okay.
that. Yeah, one thing I saw in the game was that they were only giving them 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's speed. It's called speed chess or speed attack chess or something like that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, but it was an interesting thing to see.
Hmm.
And I mean, usually they do have that like speed chess, right?
Yeah, they do.
Some I don't know, man. I'm starting to like think about this now. Ooh, good move, good move.
Yeah.
Check. Oh, it's getting real.
Hmm.
That's a couple moves you have here. Oh, fuck. There it is. Oh, man. Yeah. All in all, so like you don't have a lot of experience when it comes to uh chess then.
No, not really.
Now, do you think that at some point like you'd just be like, you know what, I can become a master?
Maybe if I really, really, really stuck to playing it, but because I like strategy games.
But you're more like a real-time strategy guy,
Yeah, I'm more into like grand strategy computer games.
which you know, there's nothing wrong with.
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's someone screaming right now, I bet. Like, oh, just do that one move and it'd be over.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe they just see it right now, like, oh, this is a classic double-edged sword. What you're gonna want to do here is just immediately say fuck it and just go for the kill.
Mm, 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 mm.
It's getting nasty real quick. Up in the hood. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think I'm on to you. Can you see what I'm doing? Like when I'm like pressing different
Like,
people?
no, I can't.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, let me make sure I hit record.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
I did not hit record.
Oh, dude. Well, do you want this to just be a practice game then?
Yeah,
Because I
let's
am,
do this as a
yeah,
practice game, and then
good.
we'll
Because
cut
I
this
am
part out, and then
kicking
we'll
your
record it.
ass.
You're kicking my ass?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you could think that.
Oh, I don't need to think it.
Hmm.
It does give you. So in this one, we have 10 minutes though.
Yeah, you have 10 minutes to make totally all your moves.
Yeah. But I get definitely why they were doing the 5 minutes. And they only had what 2 minutes per round for like chess and I think
Yeah, they
boxing was
played like 2
3.
minutes around, and I think a minute and a half or 2 minutes of boxing.
Yeah. But again, you know, it wasn't necessarily a show of skill in either or.
No.
Just
I mean, they had some grandmasters.
yeah. So when you say grandmasters though,
That's like the you're like a master at chess.
right. And those are the people that are like gone to they you know what though? Like I know it wouldn't help in boxing, but would it help in chess? Well, maybe it could help in boxing, maybe you know keep you light on your feet or something. But do you think they used butt plugs to try and like get the advantage?
Oh, I don't think so.
Because I mean, who knows? Like it could work,
Hmm.
but oh fuck, I should have kept that guy. I would have had a checkmate. I blame you.
Ow.
I no, it would have been like it would I would have had to set it up, but it would have been like a 3 move thing. So for those of you who don't see it at the moment, I
Oh,
do
most of this
have
is gonna be cut out.
yeah, because I mean, there's just like this
I didn't
entire game is gonna
I
be cut
didn't
out.
press record.
Yeah, so we're just talking shit to each other, really. Um, but for those of you who don't know, uh, chess is actually kind of hard. Nobody talks about it, but it's actually pretty difficult. Oh, that was an interesting play by you. I definitely thought you were gonna take my queen there.
I couldn't.
For real?
No.
The,
Let me see.
no, you could have. I was on the green and you were in the corner.
Oh, I could have.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Oh, it's those little things, man. Hmm. Not gonna lie, this is way more tense than I thought it was going to be. Oh, you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I mean, do chess people actually talk shit to each other? I feel like you have to.
I mean, maybe.
Like, I would be talking mad shit. But like, how can like, are you allowed to talk shit?
I have no idea.
I know they're always quiet and they're just thinking, but you could definitely be like, "Oh nah, dude, you're fucked after this," or you know, like I got you right here, and then they just be like freaking out. Like you just like I don't even know how you would talk shit in chess. Is probably the entire other thing. Interesting play, young Skywalker.
No, I misclicked. Fuck.
Can you like?
I can't go
Oh,
back.
I did something. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay.
Yep. I completely misclicked.
Jesus, you scared the fuck out of me. Oh, you can learn the why behind your moves with game review. There's absolutely no why.
So I wanted to move.
Hmm.
It just kind of auto selected that pawn, and I was thinking through my head, and it just moved it for me.
Okay,
All right. I'll set up a rematch.
sounds good.
No, I'm black now. Okay.
Sure.
Uh, I'll hit record. All
Was
right.
Yeez a good sport?
It's your move.
Yes. Oh, I can rate you. It won't let me rate you.
Oh
Oh,
well. Just
yeah.
go.
Chat's been disabled. That's fucked up. So if you could talk shit,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what would you say? Like, what's probably your best? Like,
What would it be my best?
yeah.
Um, I don't know.
I don't know if there's really much you can say. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, basically.
You're only a pawn in my game, I guess. Like, yeah, I did kind of tip myself a little too much there. Hmm. Hmm. My dog is getting into something. How's your dog doing, by the way?
He's fine.
Still kicking,
Yeah, he's still around.
being the goodest boy. So Shelby and I decided that we're going to leave one of our dogs here.
Oh
We're
yeah.
only gonna take the goblin.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, I really didn't want to. Like I said, I wanted to take both of them because it don't really matter too much to me. But we were having an issue because my parents have dogs,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what it is with people not like taking care of it, not taking care of them, but like neutering them and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a thing like in where I come from. So when we got our like, don't get me wrong, I don't really take the dogs to go get that shit done. Like I wouldn't care personally, but Shelby cares about it because that's just a thing you do here. Do you guys do that in Florida? Like you get a dog and
Neuter
you go
your
get it
animal.
fixed? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing everywhere.
Is it really?
Yeah.
This was just interesting to me.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, but it's just something I never thought about, nor had any real reason to think about either. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say you activated my trap card, but it wasn't the trap I was going for. Damn, you got me good here. Can I not? Why can't I attack you here? Ah, I see why. It's a good one. I'm glad that you can't see my screen because
Yeah.
I'm just frantically clicking around like,
Where can I
"Hmm,
go?
yeah." Now this is an interesting little play we have here. Man, I hope people find this riveting and exciting. Lord knows I would. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, man. You got me sweating a little bit here. Hmm. Not a lot of there's stuff here, but not enough
Hmm.
horsepower to really get it going. There's one thing I do know about chess, and that is you have to be like, do you have to be smart to play chess, or do you only have to be like making sure that you know what's going on?
You kind of have to
Like,
do both.
right? But like, how hard is it to? I mean, it's all about forcing your opponent into bad situations, basically.
Hmm.
Oh, that was a good one. Hmm. Your move, Mr. Bond. You know the packets you get of juice, like the little like one serves. Do you ever use those?
What do you mean?
So like you know how you can go to the store and get like the packets of like the single serve packets of like that you put like in the bottled water or whatever.
Oh no, I don't use those.
Okay. Is there any reason why you don't?
I think they're disgusting.
Really? Like you just don't like the way they taste or what?
Yeah.
I personally think they're way too sweet. So I actually use extra water. I know, disgusting, but for whatever reason, I'm like, are you a real? You're not. Are you big? You a big sweets guy?
Oh yeah.
Really? Like, well, yeah, I know you took the. Oh, by the way, that place is open. The place over in Grafton.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're owned by a different place now. It's some like I wouldn't say health conscious, but they have a lot more. Uh, what do you call it? Like they have better options for you now. Like they have sugar-free chocolate, and they did change the recipe, so I think they don't have the same like disgusting sweet like just throw a bunch of sugar and cocoa in it and call it a day. Do you know how to make fudge?
Vaguely.
Okay, how hard is it to like make fudge?
Not super hard.
Okay. I mean, you don't need like cacao beans, right? You just need like cocoa powder, milk,
Yeah. It's
and
not
those
super
you
difficult. I'm not in
right.
the really talking recipe mood right this second.
Or are you not? What is this? I was gonna say, like, what is your go-to recipe? But never mind. I can hear those gears a turning.
Mm, yeah.
Sounded like a Minecraft villager there.
Yeah, it sucked.
You know what though? Jesus has all the answers that you'll ever need, and soon you will meet him. Mm. See, that's some good chess shit talking. Ooh, made a mistake on that one. Can we do it to where like if you have a like you can have like one like an undo like per game?
I don't think so.
Are there like special rules where you just play with everything? Like you have a king and then everything else is literally just a rook.
I don't think so.
Have you, so have you ever heard of the what is it called? I think it's called like Anarchy Chess or something. You know what I'm talking
No.
about on the subreddit? I have no idea what it is. I'm not subscribed. I'm not smart enough to be subscribed to anything that requires chess. But in the games, they it's just some guy and he just does like stupid shit. Like there's no real rhyme or reason to any of it. He's just like, yeah, somebody comment their best move and or what move they want done next and highest upvote wins or whatever. And somebody will be like, "Oh, just I want a chicken on the board now." So he'll just put a chicken and that's like the whole subreddit. I don't get it, but I don't know. Maybe somebody's into it somewhere. Interesting. Schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking there, bud.
Yeah, samesies, bro. Let's see. I'm trying to put you in a position where I have you locked up. What I knew that okay, the reason why I was so into this game when I was sophomore is we had this guy
Hmm.
and his name was I probably shouldn't say his name right, but um
Yeah,
he was a cool
I
dude
noticed
and
that as soon as
yeah. But he had a chess set. So we would just play chess in his class whenever we got done with like our work early. And
hmm
man, when I tell you people were fucking into it, oh my god. And the guy was a fucking menace, bro. He was absolutely that guy. Like people would go home and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna practice, I'm gonna train, all this shit, like blah blah blah."
hmm
And dude, he would demolish them every single time. And it wouldn't even take that long. I remember playing against him, dude. I suck so bad. He just stopped playing against me because he's like, "Why? You suck. Why would I keep playing you?" And he's just like, "Nah, I don't really feel like it." But then somebody else would ask him and be like, "Fuck yeah, let's play." Because I was literally so low on his radar that he just had nothing to do with me. That shit hurted,
that hurted.
dude. That shit hurted. Now we're really getting down to the war of attrition here.
Yeah, that's how it works.
But you've seen it, and then people have like all the fucking things still on the board, and they still and they'll get like checkmates like that. It's like, at some point there's just like a stalemate, right?
Hmm.
I stopped putting my phone. Did you ever put your phone on anything other than like vibrate or silent?
Yeah,
So like you actually have your ringer on?
yeah.
Fucking animal. Well, I have a habit of when I'm sitting like I don't wear most of the time I have just like these kind of novelty pants. So they usually don't have pockets. So like
Hmm.
today I'm wearing my Jack Skellington I don't even know, sparkle pants, for lack of a better word. And it's just, I don't have pockets. So my phone, and since it's raining, I am getting nothing but notifications on my phone because my cameras just keep going off every time they see a fucking drop of rain. So I have to put it like underneath my fat and
Mm-hmm.
like hold it there. But the issue with that is it vibrates a whole bunch, so it just gets like annoying. And then the issue with that is I'm like, okay, fine. Well, I can put it on my desk, but then it'll just go bzz, 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 bzz. But I still have to listen to it because Shelby's there, and Shelby talks to me sometimes.
Yeah.
So I have to like talk with her. So if she needs anything, she can get a hold of me. So I put it in between my legs, but now I'm just having my balls vibrating constantly, and I don't know what to do. And I can't put it underneath my fat because I got it like, you know what I'm talking about. We're big boys, where like your fat meets your thigh when you're sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, it's not comfortable at all. And it's not even like a sexual vibrate either. It's like I have like the high intensity one just to make sure that I can get to everything I need to. I think we're about done. Oh, interesting play. And that's it. Oh, you only had 2 seconds. Oh, maybe it wasn't. You only have 2 seconds. What happens? Do I just
I
automatically win?
lose.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm
Damn.
in the wood league.
Oh, you want to do one more?
Sure, we can do best 2 out of 3.
This 2 out of 3.
Sure. I have requested said rematch. All right, now you're white.
I wish there was a way to pause the timer because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, I haven't started yet, so it hasn't started for me.
Oh, it hasn't started for you? Yeah, then hold
Yeah.
on 1 second. I need to use the
Okay.
restroom.
Oh, number 1 or number 2?
One.
Oh, okay. You better not be cheating. This man is absolutely he's gonna be holding his dick in his phone like isn't there a thing, I think it's on this chess.com, where you can put like AI to like extremely hard, and then oh fuck, it'll auto abort. Oh shit. I joined 1 hour ago. Well, he's just gonna win this game, I guess. Because I don't want to play without him, because then it'll replay, stop. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna auto abort my move in 3 seconds. 2, 1, and he wins. Oh, game aborted. Well, either way, I'll just request a rematch. I wonder who's streaming this right now. I think it'd be fun to play chess. The issue with that, well, I mean, I guess there really is no issue because you can talk about whatever you're gonna do, like your strategy, and they can try and block it, but you can always just fake someone out. So,
The
like,
game
none of it
aborted.
matters. Yeah. So the timer, like the big timer, didn't start, but you left, and then I noticed that there's a timer underneath my name.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'll just send another rematch.
Oh. Whoops.
Did you just decline my rematch?
I did.
Was he a good sport? Yeah, he was pretty good. There we go. That's great.
Oh
Say,
no, this is somebody else. What the fuck is this?
I have no idea.
Uh 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 uh
Can't create
uh
a challenge because either
abort,
you or
abort,
Yi
abort.
699 is currently playing. Oh, but the chat didn't send because you're not in my thing anymore. Oh, I can add friend. There we go.
Cheese
There
piece
we go.
wants to be friends. Okay.
Dude,
Play a friend.
yes.
Cheese piece.
Yeah. Yeah. Best friends. Dude, let's go. All right. It's all you. Knock him dead.
Wood League. Yeah, I'm good.
Ooh, I like that move. Like this one more. Let's go. We're getting rid of the queens early. Hector's here to give me some good looks. Okay, well, maybe we're not. It was a good try while it started.
I was like, what do you mean?
I really thought you were gonna make a mistake because I don't really know how to play chess very well. So, oh, now Hector's in here woofing.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, dude, he's a little ray of sunshine. Let me tell you, that was interesting on your part. I thought I fucked up.
Yeah, no, I fucked up hard.
Well, I would have taken it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. You would have had to have ran away before, because I had the queen coming across. You know what song stuck in my head?
What?
Called J.G. Wentworth.
Oh God.
Oh man, I finally saw. I haven't. I mean, when was the last time? Do you have cable? You have cable, right?
Nope.
Really? Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
speaking of cable, I got a thing in the mail the other day
Uh huh.
saying, what was it? Frontier Internet's coming to me,
Oh no shit, huh?
so I can get better internet other than
The normal trash.
3G.
3G, yeah, off the box.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna try and get it?
Oh yeah, when it gets here.
So did they give you like a thing to be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
we'll
like,
be there?
hey, we're being in your area soon. Didn't give like a specific date or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you really got me in a box here. I'm willing to force a trade. Let's get these queens out of here, baby. All right. Hmm. Why can't you just let me have your shit? Can't you just be cool about this?
Because it doesn't work like that.
I just think you're being a meanie bobini for no reason.
Yeah, totally.
All I know is that as long as I have that time advantage, I got you. Interesting play.
But I fucked up hard.
Yeah. You know, chess is kind of like Monopoly, but if you like, it's one thing. It's like, oh, I don't know, you should probably buy 3 or 4 houses. Like, you know, it could go either way, and sometimes it pays off. In chess, as soon as you're like 4 houses, the bank comes in and is like, hey, they don't even just slapping that little exam glove on, like, time for interest. It's not like that. This chess, absolutely a problem. You know, people always say anytime you bring up chess, they're like, "Oh, I don't know how the horses move." It's not that crazy.
No, it's not.
With that being said, though, I think the horses are probably the worst piece in this game because they can go. You don't think about where they can go because it's so fucked up. Hmm. Have you ever thought about how like dove and dove are like the same word?
Yeah.
But they're so like, are there other words like that that are just so different?
Read and read.
Right, but it's still you either read it or you're reading it, you know?
Well, one's present tense, one's past tense.
Right, but is there a word that's so different? Like dove is like a past tense of dive, right?
Uh-huh.
But dove is a bird.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy part to me.
Fuck me sideways.
You know, if you're offering, I got nothing to do till actually I need to get my fucking oil done, man. That's one thing that I'll tell you about. Also, I gotta make sure all my tires are inflated. Like they're good. Man, did you know about bead seals in tires?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did you know they just go bad or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So I keep putting gas in my or not gas, but
Air.
I keep putting air in my tires, and then like it'll be good for like 4 or 5 days, and then all of a sudden I'll just come out and be like, oh yeah, you went from 40 to like 32 in one night. Cause like even then like I'll check it and be like, what's going on, and then all of a sudden and then right now I'm having an issue in my car where it's the solenoid for my one part, the exhaust or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
is being a right bitch. So I have to either get it changed or I have to change oil because it's getting cold. And that's one thing I didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
That the it's getting cold and your oil gets thicker because it's something I never had to think of. But when the oil gets thicker, it gets gunked up more. And then from there, like your car doesn't run well because you have to let it like heat up. And that's just something that I hated having to fucking deal with. So now I have to change my oil every so often. I have to change it probably earlier because it gets cold up here, man. And it's what you would call, oh, that was a good move. Didn't even see that. What you would call the no bueno. Yeah, I'll take a free pawn. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy spending time with you playing this game. I forgot how fun chess was. You're a lonely dude out there, just you and your rook.
Mm,
You're about to be a whole lot more lonelier.
I know. This is why I don't like chess.
Because it sucks. And then, like,
Because
for someone to have
once you
to.
make one mistake, it's all over, and you can't really
Right.
come back for it. And that's not a
Right.
signs of a really good game, in my
Yeah.
opinion. If you make
Yeah.
one mistake, you should be able to come back for it. Like if I make a mistake in like I don't know checkers, you can come back from it.
Right. You can
Whereas
get the
chess,
super
it's just
checker.
a so fucking, it's just a long decline down.
Oh, exactly. It's like Monopoly, but at Monopoly, like here, you make one mistake, it's over. In Monopoly, you can make one mistake and be like, okay, you know, it's not great, but
Yeah. You
this shit.
serious?
What?
Somebody's weed whacking right outside my window, and I told them I have to work. So
Jesus. Wait, do
why
you have
can't?
someone that comes in or somebody like your
No, it's one of
family?
my family.
Oh, bro, who weed whacks at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday?
It's 5.
On a 5 o'clock on a
I
Tuesday, you can't get it
I,
because it's covered by the bishop.
I resign. Yeah, you won.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and take that.
Deal with this shit anymore.
No.
Yeah. Oh, but again, like you can kind of come back, I guess, but it's only about if the
Yeah,
other
what
person makes
blunders
a
did I make?
mistake. I made
You can
one
go
blunder
back and
apparently.
they can go back and tell you
Yeah. Let's see. I
where.
made a critical blunder.
It's asking why I moved out my horse. What do you mean why? I was like, what do you mean? Your bishop is undefended, so this. What do you mean my bishop is un? Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, I also see, but wait, what do you
And it's
mean?
like you only had one good option here, and you missed it. Show moves. What do you mean? Oh, move
Okay.
it right there.
Oh, yeah, and it says me going to threaten your queen was a bad move on my part because you could take my queen,
Ah,
which
what?
I mean, that's
And
perfectly
then
fine by me.
you missed an opportunity to recapture a piece.
I like how as you're playing, it's just like, nah, you fucked up. You fucked up here. You fucked up there.
Yeah, what does it want me to do here?
I don't know. I think it's legitimately one of those things of like you just didn't have covered.
All right, let me end this recording.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the ASMR.
Oh, great! I told it to capture any audio. That's fun. Oh well.
Wait, what?
Like it didn't capture any of the game audio.
Oh, that's fine. They weren't
Yeah.
missing anything. It's just don't clink, don't clink. This is fun.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go and like learn chess, and then when I'll play you again, I'll kick your ass.
I am absolutely about it. I love playing chess. Apparently, I didn't know that I liked it or that I didn't remember. You know when you forget you know something.
No. I mean, yes and no.
Like, okay, have you ever had a joke that you remembered and you're like, oh, that's a funny joke?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, dude, it happens to me constantly because some things will happen and I'm a creature of habit, absolutely. So something will happen or somebody will say a word and like a sleeper agent, it just kicks in. Like, I have inside jokes with myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
So,
Oh.
like, a very common phrase is like, I can't believe they're still, or that's together after all this shit. And then immediately in
Mhm.
my head, I'm like, my butt cheeks. Like,
Oh, it's just shitty jokes.
Yeah, but like anybody says it, and that's like the where my head goes. It's not, oh, it's the cotter pin for the trailer that's about to give out, or it's just not even there anymore, and there's no like you're not connected at all. It's just me laughing in a very a situation that has nothing to do with anything.
You know, what was it, a couple of hours ago? Lawmakers are trying to push a bill through to ban TikTok. It's bipartisan too. I'm not huge into politics. I'm really not. I hate
Right.
talking about it. I hate
But
TikTok though.
that's true. You know what? I will say one thing about TikTok, and this was their earlier conversation. They have a lot of blackhead popping videos and pimple popping videos,
Hmm.
and that's the only reason I can dig it. But even
Yeah,
then, I just found out about that today.
you should get rid of it and like clean your phone.
Yeah, because isn't the whole thing like
They
you
can,
just like with cookies and shit like that? They just
well, not just
dig
the
in.
cookies. They can have a key logger. They log
Ooh.
every keystroke that you put onto your phone.
Hmm. Yeah.
So every time you put in a password, type anything in, send a message, they can read it. What you typed,
Fuck. I guess yeah, that is true. I mean,
and you
it
give
wouldn't
them
be hard.
permission to access all your other devices
Yeah.
when you accept their terms of service.
Damn. Is there any way to fuck?
So yeah, all for them banning TikTok.
Yeah.
It's like a
But I
band-aid
feel
that
like
needs to be ripped off.
yeah, I feel like the damage has already been done though.
You can still reverse it.
Well, you can stop. It's one of those things of like you shouldn't like your hands already burnt, but you should probably take it out of the fire.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not like you can well you can't really reverse it, but you can stop getting to your bone. But then how will I find out where all the Proud Boys are meeting up and all that shit,
Oh God, there
dude?
goes everything.
Oh my god, yeah. I love my family, but they have TikTok and they are on the conspiracy like Bill Gates is in planning us with the microchip shit. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I just said
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, and the problem is they're just listening to these random people, and it's hilarious because you know how like every news place ever has like the phrase or the buzzword that they
Hmm.
keep throwing around.
Yeah.
That's just all I hear out of them. And it's the same four things, and it's always like the same three politicians that they're yelling at when there's no absolutely nothing to do with it.
Mm, that's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean that's just what it is. I think, of all the people to be telling us don't talk to strange people on the internet, our parents should have just stayed with like flip phones.
Yeah, they tell you not to listen to strangers and everything that you see on the internet isn't true.
Yeah.
And they fucking swallowed it hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, absolutely.
They went from listening to the person on TV to listening to Joe Schmo's freedom
Yeah.
talk. And it's
Yeah.
just one dude yelling in his room with five viewers, and they're like, "Yeah, this guy, he's
This
telling the
guy,
truth."
he gets it. He knows they're gonna take our ARs.
Yeah, all
They're
that
gonna
fun stuff.
they're gonna use them against us.
Well, I think
Oh my
that's it for
god.
this week. We don't have much to
Yeah.
talk about. I got
No,
stuff I
not
have to
really.
do.
Yeah, I got to go do shit too. I don't want to do it though.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you're
just
not
hit the
sitting there in slides handing me
said we
beers while
just
I work on my car.
yeah, no, I'm not. Alrighty.
But at any
Well,
point, dude, come on down. Just
come
you'll
on
be the
up.
official. Yeah, that you'll be the slide wearing beer holder guy.
Yeah.
You don't even have to wear a shirt.
Oh, you know what?
That was a
Sounds like
very
a deal.
exciting. Yeah, you were like, "Ooh,
I don't wear a shirt half the time. It's so hot
awesome."
here.
Well, it's cold right now, so if I need you to cut something, I'll just have you. You have outie nipples, right? You can just lean up against
Yeah.
something. Yeah, it'll be perfect.
Thanks for throwing that one out there, but yeah, sure. All right, I think that's it.
All right,
See
see
you
you,
guys.
everybody.